And we are going to go live. Alright, we could talk without getting in trouble. Well, yeah, we're waiting on Alien right now. Tell him to stop jerking off. He'll be able to read that when he logs on, maybe, or I'll see it when we go live. Yeah, we're waiting for aliens. So not much. How was work, man? You're gonna love this episode, Scuba. You're gonna love this episode. It's roughly put together. All right. All right, you guys. I'm trying to change everything, so we're just gonna go live stream, and I'll try to do it over streaming. So there we go. We got that problem again. We're live now. Everybody can see us.
Your mic's messing up again.
Is it? Crap. Got too much crap hooked up to my computer. All right, am I better? Alien, you there? Anybody? Okay, give me a couple of minutes here. I think Tech just has the stream going and he's hearing the audio back and forth. But I don't even hear Tech. Tech, you here, man? We lost Tech. Okay. You there? Okay, I lost you, man. I killed Discord.
I can hear everything echoing. That's why. All right, you already live?
Yeah, we're live now. We're
All
live.
right, finally. Hey, technical issues aside.
Technical issues.
Everybody, welcome.
Scuba said I sounded good on his side.
Well, that's good that Scuba said you sounded good. I'm glad he said that. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome everybody's here. Welcome Derek. Welcome Scuba. Welcome Alien Tech. Welcome everybody.
Welcome, welcome. Okay, why don't I have video now?
A lot of problems.
A lot of problems. Maybe it's just on my side. Let me refresh here.
There's video on the screen header.
There is video going?
Yeah, there's video.
Okay, well, then I'm going to close
You're
mine.
fine.
Okay, so how's everybody?
All right, everybody, welcome.
Welcome, Derek. Welcome, Scuba. Alien, good of you to
Sorry,
finally show up. No, I'm kidding. We've been talking for an hour.
I've been here the whole time, but
I know. So, I'm pretty much gonna let Alien take it tonight.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you take it tonight.
Oh, okay, sure.
I'll just chime in.
What has everybody been doing? I know it's been a long week for everybody, so what has everybody been doing in the chat? Scuba, Derek, what have you guys been doing this week? Do anything good?
They're like, screw them. They're having technical difficulties. We're not gonna talk to them.
That's what it seems like.
They're not.
Alright, anyway, everybody knows this week is Switch's birthday, 1 year birthday, which is what we have on the screen. Happy birthday to Nintendo Switch.
Happy birthday,
Yay!
Switch! Woo!
Yay!
Yeah, too bad we don't have some poppers that could go pop and go and all that crap, but we don't.
Nah, we don't have poppers.
No.
But yeah, the Switch is 1 year old today, so I figured today we have a kind of a Switch show. So if you don't like the Switch, you might not like this show.
We do have other things. We do have other things.
We have a few other things, but the main topic I wanted to put up was happy birthday to Nintendo Switch, because like I said, it's 1 year old today.
Switch. The Switch. Well, at least it was called Wii U or the Wii U 2 or something like that.
Definitely, it's a way better name. They've sold like, I guess, 14 million already, so that's way better than the Wii U. Wii U's lifetime sales, I think, were like 12 million or something like that. So, yeah, and then you got like the Wii was like 100 million. So, Wii U was definitely not their bright point. But they've kind of rebounded with the Switch. So, I figured the first thing we could talk about was maybe the 10 best Switch games that people have been playing for the past year. If you don't have a Switch, maybe you weren't playing them. But if you do have a Switch, maybe you were playing them. And these games are in no particular order.
So did I, Scuba.
So it's just the top 10 best games I think for the system. So.
Oh, I hope they're in order.
No, they're not in order, buddy.
Not in the way you told me, so I don't have them all lined up right.
And yes, Derek, if you have a Wii U, you can play some of them, but not all of them. But anyway, some of the first games we got are Zelda Breath of the Wild. That was a good game, definitely a really good game. And yes, you can play it if you have a Wii U.
I think it was better on a Wii U.
I don't know how it was better on the Wii U. I think they're sort of the same exact games, but If you have a Switch and you don't have this game, you're doing yourself a big disservice.
But if you have it on the Wii U, you're doing yourself a great service.
Yes, we know you have a Wii U header. But it's a great game. This game is. I mean, honestly, it's one of the best Zelda games I think that's come out in a long time. Open world. So, yeah, it's kind of, to me, it was a lot better than the last one. The last one, what was it? Skyward Sword? Yeah, I wasn't really a big fan of that one.
I like Hyrule.
Hyrule Warriors?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good game, but it's totally different. Not really a Zelda game.
No, it's a Link game.
Next game I was going to talk about, briefly, is Stardew Valley. Now, I know you guys probably might not like Stardew Valley. I guess, you know, it's like a little, kind of an indie niche game, maybe. But a lot of people like this game. So, you know, it's got a lot of farming elements in it, a lot of different things you can do in it, and a lot of people like this game.
Farmville.
Don't know if any of you have played it. It's not exactly like Farmville, but I think that's why a lot of people played it.
Farmville.
But it's really a good game, though, and it's a good portable game that you can just play a little bit at a time, which makes it really good for the Switch.
Why didn't you get Scuba? I just realized you said something. What haven't you got it yet, though?
Oh, he hasn't got Zelda yet, I think.
Scuba, man, get gears going.
Yeah, Scuba, you gotta get Zelda, buddy.
Gotta get Zelda.
Next game, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Now, would I say it's the greatest game? No, I wouldn't say that. But a lot of people like this game.
You're gonna piss off Scuba, dude.
He likes Mario Rabbids?
Oh, Rabbids?
Yeah, I said Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Not Super Mario Odyssey, which we were gonna get to near the end.
I don't have that one listed. That's the one I never got listed.
Alright. Well, look, anyway, just picture this.
No.
If you've played any Rabbids game before, I think most of you may have. But it's more the same, and a lot of people like that type of game. So that's why I included it on the list of maybe the 10 best Switch games. Because it's kind of a popular game. And a lot of people like it, so...
You don't want me to even...
next game, we're gonna move on. Next game is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Everybody knows Mario Kart.
I got an image.
Do we have an image for this one?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, Scuba almost went off on me. Oh, nah, don't do that, buddy. But yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
You're gonna be bitch
I
stabbed
played
by
this
Scuba.
game a lot. Mario Kart, this is probably one of the best Mario Kart games they've made in a long time. Probably since Double Dash.
Double Dash is the best.
Double Dash to me is still the best, but this game is actually really pretty good. It's got a lot of tracks, a lot of downloadable content that's pretty good.
Well, I know it's good.
What's good?
The original Mario Kart 8.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's the same game on Switch. It has all the DLC.
Oh.
If you had it on Wii U and you had the DLC, then you already played it. But yeah, it's a really good game. Like I said, it's one of the better Mario Kart games. To me, it was better than the one on the Wii. The one on the Wii was good, but it didn't beat Double Dash. I think this one's just a lot better. The next game, of course, another big favorite of everybody, Splatoon 2. If you play Splatoon on the Wii U, then you probably have played this game. I think it's almost the same type of game, but it's a good portable game, and it's a good multiplayer game. Aside from the whole voice issues they have with it, the voice chat, other than that, I think it's a pretty good game. I played the Wii U one, and like I said, Splatoon's a pretty good game. I think it's very good for multiplayer.
Yeah, my nephew really wants it. And he doesn't even have a Switch yet, he just wants it.
I didn't really like it a lot until I played the one on Wii U. But it's actually pretty unique the way you gotta paint everything. I think it's pretty cool. I can see how people can get into that one. Next game is Bayonetta 2. Do we have any pictures of this game? Any pictures had of Bayonetta 2?
It's coming up.
Oh, okay, okay.
Should be up now. Yeah.
All right. This game really is like a 2-pack on the Switch, but I picked this one out because most people played Bayonetta 1 before on PS3 or maybe even Xbox 360. I think that was the better version of the game. But Part 2 to me is, I won't say way better than Part 1, but it's a better game. And if you didn't have it on Wii U, which I think is the only way to play it, and buying it on the Switch, it was like, it's a pretty good game.
Actually,
a no-brainer, actually. There's not many games like it.
Actually, Derek, there is a Bayonetta 2 separately. You don't get Bayonetta 1. That I know because I saw that at Walmart. They only have it out where you just get Bayonetta 2.
On the Switch?
No. He said on the Wii U as well. It was a 2-pack. Originally, you could get the 2-pack, and then they stopped making the 2-pack, and then you just get the Bayonetta 2. But you do find them every now and then. Right.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
You're right, Derek. You're right. It was for launch.
Yeah, it was a good one. It's a good game on both systems. Like I said, I think the Switch version is a little bit better, and it should be newer system.
New tablet.
New tablet, yeah.
With an HDMI output.
Hey, but like I said, some of these games are good for portable.
I think Scuba left us.
As far as being portable, I think this is a good game to play portable. So, because like I said, you can just pick it up, play a little piece at a time. So.
Yeah. We'll see whenever I get a Switch.
Next game, I'll go back for Scuba. Super Mario Odyssey. I mean, this game here, obviously everybody on the Switch has this game. I'm pretty sure. Scuba, I know you own it. I've seen you stream it. Pretty great game, actually. You can't really go wrong with Mario. So. Wow. It's not a whole lot to even say about Mario. It's, to me, it's the best Mario game since Mario 64. So, to move on from Mario, I'm gonna pick another game that most people probably wouldn't pick, and that's Dragon Quest Builders. I know it's Minecraft, basically Minecraft, the Japanese version, with Dragon Quest characters, but it's a pretty good game, and it's a pretty good game you can play portably. If you like Minecraft, you're pretty much gonna like this game. Pretty good game, actually. I played the one on, I think it was PS3 once before. It is on PS4 too. I think it's on PS3 as well. But if you like Minecraft, you're definitely gonna like this game. And like I said, it's a good portable game to take on the go, so it kind of fits the whole Switch thing they got going on. So if you like that, you're definitely gonna like this game. And the last two games we have, I picked were Doom for the Switch. It's also another great game you can just take portably and play a little bit at a time. And it's actually a pretty good version of Doom. I mean, it's not on the level of the PC game or PS4, but it's still a good port. Definitely a good port. And they just added motion controls for people who have motion controls. You can use those. So.
Motion control.
I wouldn't personally use the motion controls, but it's pretty good if you like that type of stuff. And the last game I'm gonna pick is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Awesome RPG. If you haven't played it, you need to play this game. If you've played any other Xeno games, I guess from even back on the PS2 Xenoblade Saga, you're definitely gonna like these games. They're pretty good RPGs. They're pretty long, so make sure you have a long time when you play these games. And if you played Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U, you're definitely gonna like this one. Definitely a good RPG, and I think it's one of the few RPGs on the system. So, besides Zelda Breath of the Wild. But like I said, that's the top 10 Switch games that I think people should play if you own a Switch this past year.
And that's all the pictures we have.
And yes, that's all the pictures we have.
So let's just go back to that one.
Go back to the birthday picture.
What do you think I went to?
Oh, there we go. The birthday picture. Alright. So, Hatter, what did you want to talk about next?
Oh, you were doing so good. I was just going to let you keep going.
You gotta, go ahead.
It's my show too, is what you're saying?
Yes, it's your show too. It's not just me.
But you're doing so good. Anyway, alright. So, you covered everything I wanted to cover. Good job. Good job.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, so we got some games here that came out on other systems because it's not all about the Switch. I'm sorry, Scuba, just isn't about the Switch. And well, first thing that I want to talk about is Sony announced they're going to be quitting the free PlayStation Plus games for the PS3 and Vita next year. The exact date would be March 18th, 2019, and well, that just sucks. But I guess we got to continue on, correct?
Well, I guess they're killing it because PS3 is so old. I mean, look how old PS3 is now.
Yeah, but I mean, with and the Vita, I mean, yeah, it's not as popular.
Vita, they never supported Vita in America, anyways.
Right, which I think is their fault that it died here.
It's kind of a criminal act, but
yeah, it's sad. It's really sad that they did that. And now we have, let's see, a couple of game releases worth actually talking about. I call it worth noting, and that would be Gravel for Xbox. It only came out on the Xbox last week. Immortal Redneck, which came also out on Xbox One. Payday 2 on the Switch. You forgot to bring that up. So Scuba, pick up Payday 2 if you like to buy your games on Switch. Also, we have Riftstar Raiders on Xbox One. And nothing really noticeable on the PS4. Oh, Scuba, thank you so much, man, for the bits. Fortunately, I have things over the bit counter, which sucked.
It'll be alright. I want to talk about the Payday 2 thing before I get too far into.
Okay.
Payday 2, there's nothing wrong with that game. That has a major problem though. That game really needs voice chat, and there is no voice chat on it.
No.
No, there's no voice chat whatsoever. You can't use the app. You can't use anything for voice chat on it. So, I don't know. That's the only problem with Payday 2 I have. Payday 2 I have it on PC, and you really need to talk on that game because it's like a team-based game. So,
is it?
Without being able to talk, I don't really see how you're gonna do the missions on a lot of them. Like, a lot of the missions, like you need to tell somebody where to go, or like I don't know if you ever played Payday 2. Have you played Payday 2?
Yeah, I have actually. Yeah.
Like when you're let's say you're cracking the safe and you're trying to get out of the place, or tell somebody to meet you back at the van. How can you do that without voice chat? There's literally no way to talk to each other. There's no way to talk to each other. And that is one major flaw that Nintendo needs to fix for the Switch. Is the whole online voice chat thing? It needs to be fixed. It's pretty busted. But yeah, you can continue. I just wanted to bring that in and chime in on.
Yeah, Scuba, I do need to do a lot of work on this. I have to agree. And for bits, yeah, I gotta do something. Okay, and games coming up for the week are actually pretty decent, I think. Bravo Team PSVR is coming out for PlayStation, of course. That's coming out March 4th, you guys, March 4th. We also have Fear Effect, Sedna, I think it's called, Sedna. It comes out on the PC, Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. That also comes out on March 4th. There's nothing really coming out this month worth really this week worth actually mentioning.
But it is. Final Fantasy 15 comes out.
Oh yeah, that's right, on PC. Yeah. Maybe I fell asleep.
Pretty big game. Yeah, that's a pretty big game to miss.
Yeah, it is a big game,
Final
but yeah.
Final Fantasy 15 on PC that's a pretty big game.
To tell you, yeah, to answer Derek's thing is like, yeah, that's what they said on the news that I looked at, but I don't believe that. I think it's more on Tuesday. So I think they had their dates wrong. I didn't exactly fact check like I should have, but
some games do get released on Sunday, but not real often.
Yeah, it's
I've
rare.
Seen it happen on very rare. Most of the time it's Tuesday. But yeah, probably Tuesday. So if you want to get it on Tuesday, pick it up on Tuesday.
Right, because that's when I think it is. Because March 4th tomorrow would be weird. I don't understand that.
Yeah, definitely not.
It's like even I was asking, and I'm like, I should really fact check that, but I didn't get to. With the sickness that I had today.
Yeah, sorry you're sick, buddy. I know you were sick, so I didn't know if you were really gonna.
Yeah, I'm surprised. What I would have done was just said, "Here you go, have fun." And
okay.
In the light of it being the Switch's birthday, what we want to talk about is our favorite retro games, which we're probably going to do every episode because there's so many retro games, so many systems. But we're going to do about the Nintendo, our favorite retro game from Nintendo.
What's your favorite retro game?
I got to go with all my Mario Brothers.
Those are all good games.
No, no. The best retro game, I think, is the original Zelda.
The original Zelda?
The original Zelda is my favorite retro game. Because no matter how old it is, I still suck at
it. It's a good game. And I probably would have picked it for me. The best retro game out of all the Nintendo systems is Super Metroid. That game I probably played dozens of times. Only finished it twice.
Only.
Played it dozens of times, and to me, that's a great game. Like that game has spawned like a whole category of different types of games. If you think about it, people call them Metroidvania type games, and it's put like a whole new category out there. You had the original Metroid on Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay, but then when they brought Super Metroid, it kind of like blew it up. I mean, that was one of the best Super Nintendo games you could play and still play.
No, when we're talking retro, we're talking cartridge games, right?
You can tell any kind of retro game for a Nintendo if you want to pick one.
Yeah, but I'm still going with my Zelda.
Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Yeah, that's another great game.
I hate that game. Anyway, yeah, it's a good game. For people that know how to play it.
I remember my cousin would come over. We would play that game so many hours. Punch-Out.
Yeah.
We played it, I don't know how many weeks on end. And it's pretty tough if you think about it, because before the internet, you didn't really have no way to look up, like, how do you beat this person? You really had to figure it out. Like, I think one of them, King Hippo, you got, like, hit him in his stomach or something like that. And that's the only way to beat him. So it, like, took me forever to figure that out. But, I mean, I was only, like, 6 or 7, so, too.
Oh. Yeah, I actually really have, too. I have, like I said, Zelda, and then, even though I'm not good at it, which, isn't shocking because I'm not good at any game, it seems. I personally, I also like Donkey Kong Country. But the one I like, the one that isn't Donkey Kong Country, but it is technically Donkey Kong Country.
Super Donkey Kong?
Yeah. I love that. I don't know why. I love that game.
Same game, but yeah.
Yeah. Are you playing a game, dude?
Who?
You.
Huh?
I hear it clicking a lot.
Oh, that's a pen clicking. Oh. Sorry.
All right, Derek, Scuba, what are your guys' favorite retro game? You guys got to get on this so we can talk about it.
Derek said he likes the retro game GamePro magazine and IGN. Good job, Derek. That's my favorite games too.
That's my favorite game magazine too.
My favorite game magazine, to being serious, was EGM back in the day, and they had one called Game Fan.
Oh yeah, that's how I got my cheats too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's back in the day. That's what you had to get your cheats from.
Mm-hmm. Did we lose Scuba?
He's probably listening.
Yeah, he's probably eating dinner.
Oh yeah, it's different time period.
Oh, just in case anybody's listening that wants to subscribe, I have a subscription button. I just wanted to say that right away. New emote. So.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for the new emote.
Yep. Now I got
Scuba said his favorite one is Zelda.
All right, Scuba, you and me, man. Thumbs up, double thumbs up.
Scuba, I think you're wrong. Anyway.
Super Mario World. That would be. What would Super Mario World be?
Super Mario World Super Nintendo.
Yeah, that's the one.
And that was a good game.
Yeah. I got that for what? The Super Famicom, I think.
I remember when it first came out, I got that, and I got for the Super Nintendo, I got that game, and I got Final Fight, and I got F-Zero, I think it was. Man, those were all great games when they first came out. Oh yeah, definitely. Because he liked Super Metroid and Super Castlevania. Those are both good games, obviously. Super Metroid, the best game on Super Nintendo.
Derek just made a friend with you, right?
Yes, good. But GoldenEye does count.
Yep. It does count. That was a good game.
That was a great game. Matter of fact, now that you're saying that, because to me that was the first big third-person shooter game on consoles that really made it big. We played that. Me and my brother played that for months and months on end. It was a great game.
Yeah, that's how I was too, Derek. My brother always took over. I think that's why I got into retro gaming this time around. Now because I can get the stuff and my brother won't be like, well, mine. Tech is real quiet.
No, I'm here. So
now it's just if we want to just BS, we can BS. If anybody wants to talk about gaming, like we normally do, I kind of like this section because it just opens up other stuff. Everybody can talk and converse.
Okay, I have one more segment. I was gonna add to the Switch thing.
Okay, you can do it. I'll let you.
Right.
I'll let you. Right. Okay, you're done. You had your time's up.
For everybody who likes the Switch, I got a list of games for upcoming Switch games that you may or may not know. Scuba, you might want to buy some of these. I don't know.
I don't have photos. We didn't have enough time.
No, there's no photos for these. But I'm just gonna talk about them a little bit. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze is coming out for Switch. I believe it's coming out sometime this spring. It's a Wii U port. If you don't have it on Wii U, I'd say pick it up again. Maybe it's a good game.
It is a good game.
Donkey Kong's always a good game, and the one on the Wii was a good game. Donkey Kong Country Return. So
yeah, I gotta get
definitely some good games.
Tropical Freeze was... No, I just had Tropical Freeze, and that was good. Oh.
I've yet to play Tropical Freeze. I played the Returns game. I thought that one was good. So, then another game coming out, which is also a Wii U port, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Yeah. All the DLC. It has 3DS stuff that was only on the 3DS version of the game. Some extra characters, and it's a Wii U port, but it's definitely the version of the game if you haven't played it to get, and it's actually a pretty fun game. Me and Hatter both have it, so it's definitely a good game.
They're gonna sell cardboard.
Speaking of cardboard, Nintendo's Labo is coming out. If you have a Switch and you have little kids, I would definitely recommend maybe picking one up. If for nothing else, just to show them that you can do something different with the Switch besides play games. Maybe be like, oh, look, you can build a robot. I mean, it's a pretty good idea. Do I think it's overpriced a little bit? Yes, I do. But
look,
hey,
Danny.
Everything Nintendo sells is overpriced. So.
Look, I can build a piano.
Kirby Star Allies, another good Kirby game's coming out for the Switch, and I believe that's coming out. I think they said in May. I believe it's coming out in May. Don't quote me on these dates because they changed some. But I think it's coming out in May, that game. So if you have a Switch, definitely pick that up in May. Mario Tennis Ace. The last Mario Tennis game, I didn't really like so much on the Wii U, but I've heard this one's gonna have a story mode, sort of like the one on the Game Boy Advance, and I kind of enjoyed that one a little bit more. But that's a pretty good game coming out. I think it's coming out in May 26th. It said. Dark Souls Remastered's coming out for Switch. If you don't have the other way to play Dark Souls like PS4, PC, or anything like that, I definitely would recommend picking up Dark Souls on the Switch. And the big one coming out for the Switch's second year is Pokemon, for all the Pokemon lovers out there. I don't know when it's coming out, but we do know Pokemon's coming out this year sometime. So for everybody who loves Pokemon, it's gonna definitely sell a lot of systems, that's for sure. And there's a couple of indie titles coming out too for the Switch. Let's see here. One of the bigger ones I was thinking about was Kentucky Route Zero. It's a point-and-click game but I think it's on PC as well. But it's a pretty unique game, and I think it's a pretty good game that you could actually play when you're on the go. It's a truck driver. You're driving through these different towns, and it's like a little bit Resident Evil like, I think, but it looks like a pretty good game, and it's not coming out till later on in the year, but it's definitely a unique looking game, I think, for the Switch. But anyway, that's all the upcoming games I have. I think that's the only ones coming out between now and I guess want to say the spring. Metroid Prime 4 is coming out sometime this year, but it don't have a release date, so I don't really want to talk about it too much right now.
A new Scribblenauts is coming out, yeah. And Derek, what you said about they lost many hardcore gamers and did nothing to try to get them back yet. They target kids and kids dump them for cell phone games. I think they're trying to bring back the adults to the gaming on a Nintendo with bringing these older, mature games, and I don't think kids have totally dumped Nintendo yet, but it could.
Outlast 2, yes, that's another game that's coming out. I think that's coming out. I think it's coming out in March, a couple of weeks. Because Outlast 2 just came out too. I forgot to say that too. It just came out this week too.
Yeah, more like mature games for them, for adults. They're bringing them out. I mean, Doom.
Yeah, they are. Like I said, Skyrim, Doom. So.
Yeah, and Bayonetta's not really a kid game.
Wolfenstein 2 is coming out on it too. I don't know when. It was supposed to be out first quarter, but I doubt it's coming out this first quarter. But...
Yeah, the thing is, I just don't like going far advance, with release dates, It's like, you'll forget about them within a couple of days. That's why I feel like doing just like next week's games coming out,
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, we'll keep on hitting on them, but because this is, Nintendo Switch's 1-year birthday,
this is a
you might as well, yeah, you got to do more like a birthday special, hit on everything else.
But yeah, that's pretty much
it's
what we have for the birthday special.
Yeah, so now it's like an open if everybody wants to interact or whatever. Talk about games. Maybe we talked about movies last time. So.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I wouldn't pay $60 for a downgraded game. Oh, but no. I mean, if you only have a Switch, to see those games come on the Switch though, like I said, Doom or Wolfenstein. Not everybody has a PS4, or maybe they don't have a PC that can play the games right. So,
or they just got into gaming and the Switch is the big thing, buy a Switch, I was at Walmart and that's all I heard about last night, kids, not even kids, they were, I see maybe college kids were going, I got to buy a Switch because Joe's got one or Dave's got one. It's like, okay.
Well, I said, if you're if you're gonna, I guess, buy a system for a kid, the Switch is a good thing to buy them. Think about it. It has some adult game type stuff too, but it has a lot of family friendly games, and not only can you play it at the house, they can take it with them when they're in their car, and I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of kids now love playing the PS4 and those type of games, but as far as younger kids, I think the Switch is definitely the best one to buy for them, really.
Oh, definitely.
But
trying to make things.
Yeah, PS4 on Xbox One was on sale. They were pretty cheap. In fact, they're still pretty cheap. I've seen an Xbox One for like $160. So, I mean, that's a pretty good deal if you think about it.
Oh, definitely.
$160 for a console is definitely a good deal.
I hate when my pen runs out.
Oh yeah, on the Thanksgiving they did have a $200 PS4.
Oh yeah.
That was a good deal too. Like I said, you can't really beat those values. I mean, you gotta look at the Switch though. Like I said, it's $299, but it's brand new. It just came out, so you can't really see them dropping the price too much. And like I said, they're banking on people buying it for kids, and people pay more for stuff like that. The parents willing to pay. Hey, I'll pay $299 for this, but they can take it with them. They know what kind of games they can get, and like I said, there is some games like Doom on there, but it's not many. I mean, most of the games on there is more family-friendly type games anyway. So.
But it is Nintendo, so you gotta expect that.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, and they usually the stuff they bring out is quality, but like I said, I don't know. Some of that stuff on the Switch is not the best quality. Like I said, the online part, not so good, and the whole voice chat thing, I think they need to work on that. But other than that, it has been a pretty good year for the Switch. So, gotta say, they've really bounced back on the Wii U. You can definitely say that much because Wii U was pretty bad. That's all to say it that way. As far as it had good games, but as far as Nintendo type, branded first party games, but no, it didn't sell really well. It didn't sell well at all for Nintendo.
No.
I think they bounced back in a year pretty well. And I mean, if you think about it too, the Switch is what the Wii U. It's like an evolution of the Wii U. If you look at the Wii tablet and then look at the Switch, they're sort of the same. So I think they wanted to do that originally. They just didn't have the technology maybe to do it, or weren't bold enough to do that. I don't know which one it was. But...
Or the Wii U was just a filler.
Could be, but I don't know. I mean, like I said, the Switch is definitely made them bounce back.
It could have been just like you said, a test too, the Wii U.
Now, I remember when the Wii U came out and they were showing like people putting the tablet on the floor and pretending they were swinging a golf club. I was like, that's pretty stupid. I mean, that's why they marketed it wrong. Nobody was going to put the tablet on the floor and pretend they were swinging a golf club at it.
Especially when they saw how much a new one would cost.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know. They marketed Wii U totally wrong, and it just, the stuff they were doing like that, like Nintendo Land, and it was just terrible. I don't know what they were thinking, but I don't know. I think the sales of the Wii, the 100 million Wii sales, I think it kind of got to them, and I guess they thought they could bring anything to market, but I think they realized that after the Wii U that they can't just bring anything to market and it'll sell.
Nintendo Land, dude.
You remember Nintendo Land?
Dude, how would I? I just started with the Wii U last year, remember? Because I couldn't find a Switch. Maybe I told Derek that.
Have you played Nintendo Land?
Yeah, for like a couple minutes.
Seconds?
I said, screw this, yeah. I'm like, no, thanks.
Oh, man. See, Nintendo did used to have everything. They were like the top dog on consoles. But
it doesn't play, does it?
What did that play?
That one up, there's no music to it, is there?
No.
It's just weakly wrong. So.
Can you fix it?
Did I fix what?
The one up thing.
Yeah, it's not working. It's
alright if it's not working. Yeah. Alright, so what do you guys want to talk about? We got, let's see, 10 minutes maybe a little bit longer.
Yep.
Whatever you guys want to talk about, you can talk.
Depending on how interesting it gets.
Oh yeah, if it gets really interesting, we'll do longer. And like I said, in the weeks to come, there'll be more things going on in here. Like I said, once we get it going a little bit better. So whatever you guys want to talk about the rest of the time tonight's fine. We don't really have much else to talk about. This is mainly a Switch birthday stream. So
oh crap. No, I lost my.
Open Monster Hunter.
I lost my restream.
You should open Monster Hunter and play that. I told you last week, Derek, you should open Monster
Derek,
Hunter.
just play it or donate it to us and we'll play it.
No. You don't need to donate to us. You need to donate to me.
No. Do you have a PS4 though?
No, but I can always trade it in and get a version that I can play.
And Derek, yes, play it.
It is a good game, but I think you should open it, definitely. Unless, I mean, if you're not gonna play it, trade it back in and get something you will play, I guess.
All right,
I wouldn't open it and then not play it because I'm losing a lot of money. But...
Yeah.
What does the 1-up thing come up there for anyway?
It's supposed to come up and be really cool, but it doesn't want to play nice. I don't want to annoy people because it's gonna be really loud. Maybe.
Oh, you got that Sword Art game? What's it called? Sword Art? What? You taking that back? What's it called? The Sword? What's that game called? I know what you're talking about because I was looking at buying it on PC. Let me check the name of it out. So maybe I don't need to buy it. Let's see.
Yeah, why is that popping? I don't get it.
Oh, Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. Is that not a good game, Derek? He already said it before. Right? Fatal Bullet, yeah. Isn't that a good game? Maybe it's not.
Maybe it's not.
Maybe it's not. He said sealed, sealed. If it was a digital copy on PC, I would get it from you. That's why I said normally I would be talking about all the great PC games I'm playing. But this was Switch's birthday, I had to go to Switch birthday mode, so.
Switch birthday mode.
Switch birthday mode. Like I said, today was the 1-year birthday of Switch.
Yeah, I got it.
Figured I had to give Nintendo props for that one.
No, does it play now?
No, it's not playing. Still not playing. You should just keep it on the screen. It looks nice.
Does it?
Yeah. I mean, I guess Nintendo does take a risk sort of there. You gotta think about, I mean, they brought a tablet out in 2017 and tried to make people pay for it. And they took that risk and hey, it's selling. I mean, it's an Nvidia Shield rebadged as a Nintendo product, so. I mean, they took a risk and it's actually paid off pretty well. The Nvidia Shield never sold well. The Nintendo Shield here is selling pretty well, so. It goes to show you the name attached to a product will make it sell. Oh,
you guys are all talking. I'm trying to figure this out.
You're over there worried about you're trying to figure the 1-up thing out.
Yeah. That's weird. I got to figure that out.
Look, I would figure it out another time.
Oh, I am.
I think it looks pretty cool just sitting on the screen. So I just leave it up. Can't anybody hear it, so it's not annoying. I think it's pretty good. I like it. Definitely a classic Mario thing.
Oh, definitely. Hey, Tyster, welcome to the chat. I see you sitting there.
Is he not in chat?
Oh, it says there's a Tyster's viewing. You know what?
He's not talking.
Nope. But I see him in the stream chat viewer list.
Is he?
Yeah.
Didn't you ban him? You banned him last week.
It says he's not banned. I think all the systems should stop being, safe. They should just go at it and say, you know what? Let's just do it.
Well, they kind of do, man. But you got to think a lot of the big name games now require a lot of money to make. I guess you got to look at it. If you make a big name game and it don't sell, you're pretty much bankrupt.
Yeah.
So many companies. I mean, there's been a lot of companies over the years that had a big name game flop, and it's pretty much game over for them. So,
I mean, they should have safe, but they should also stretch it out. I think.
I would tell you my opinion on one company right now that I think this game is gonna make them tank and flop. Is the Anthem game by BioWare? Oh man.
Yeah, you think it is?
I think that's gonna be the end of BioWare right there.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, if you look at it, it looks like a Destiny type game, and if you look at Destiny 2 sales, I think people are kind of sick of that game.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're too late to the party, and when that game comes out, I think it's going to be the end of BioWare.
It could be. I mean,
Yeah, I think it's gonna be the end of them, buddy. I think that's gonna be the end of BioWare when the Anthem comes out and it flops. Because if you look at EA, they're kind of like telling them right now, look, this is your last chance. Mass Effect Andromeda tanked, so
what else did they make?
Who, BioWare?
Yeah.
Knights of the Old Republic. It made a lot. Like I remember Jade Empire. They made that game on the Xbox One, the original Xbox One. They've made a lot of RPG games.
Oh, okay, that's why I don't know.
Yeah, that's why you don't know. I think they made, they made Dragon Age. There are some older type ones too they made on PC. I want to say it's Baldur's Gate. Did they make Baldur's Gate? Yeah, I think they made Baldur's Gate. I ain't for sure. Don't quote me on that one. I could be wrong. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of BioWare. I don't really look. I look at Anthem and I'm like, definitely not what game I'm looking forward to. It may be fun, but from what I've seen, it looks like a Destiny 2 clone. And don't think it's gonna do good.
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not really. I don't know. I'm not looking forward to many games. They've all been upsetting. They've all been upsetting me lately. So.
A lot of the new games on PS4 and PC and Xbox are going the multiplayer route, like the whole Destiny route.
Yeah.
It works for some games, but I like single player games. And yes, Derek Tyster is still banned. I tried to tell him that he's banned.
It doesn't say he's banned on mine. Someone unban him. Just unban him.
I don't know how to unban him. I don't even see the list of him.
No, Derek, unban him. I'm trying to unban him too.
I don't know how to even get the list up to Twitch at.
Okay, there we go.
Is he unbanned?
Tyster, are you unbanned now?
Matt Henry Gamer who's banned Tyster. Yes, I told you he was banned.
But did it say it removed him?
Yeah, you removed his ban. It's gone.
Okay, he's now banned.
No.
Okay, hold on.
Banned again. He's removed. He's in the clear now. Okay.
No, I think.
Tyster, speak up.
I think I banned him again.
You did, but you unbanned him. I think there's a delay on some kind of.
Yeah, now he's now banned from this room. So, here, let's unban him. Okay.
Banned him again. What are you talking about?
What the hell's going on? Okay, we're unbanning you. Okay, there we go.
Jeez, man.
I never.
Sorry, Tyster, man. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Nothing new. Nothing new.
Sorry, buddy.
Tyster, are you on ban now? Derek, ask him, tell him to talk or something. I want to see if he's on ban. I may have to go in my dashboard and unban him correctly.
Hey, what happened to the whole? I can't even though I'm a moderator here, I can't even see. I don't even see where you unban people anymore.
I don't know. You have all the rights. Everybody that I give the rights has the rights.
I understand that. I don't even see, like, I see the viewer list, but I would used to click on the name. Hold on. I guess you have to click on the name.
Yeah, you have to click on the name.
Alright, well, I can't click on Tyster's name because he isn't talking, so.
What the hell did I do? Can I unban him through here?
He's already unbanned. Leave him alone. He might have left. I don't know what happened.
Tyster, talk if you could talk. Derek, tell him to talk. No, he left.
Okay. Anyway.
He's not banned though, so I don't know why. I'm gonna text him, see what's going on here, because this is ridiculous. I don't like this because I want him back. I got over my.
You got over your.
I want to make it so he's not banned. What happened? Is everybody gone now? Did I ban everybody?
I think you banned everybody.
Did I ban everybody?
I don't know.
Might be my first time.
You have 6 people watching, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man.
I don't know either. Look, I think that today would be a good time to cut the birthday stream over with. And say, thank you for coming. It's saying it's sub only. What?
No, but it's a sub only. Why is it saying sub only?
I mean, that's why the whole stream.
Maybe he's.
You must have the sub only people.
No, it shouldn't be. What the heck's going on? Derek, are you still here?
He's still here.
Yeah, it's in stream chat. You said that I have it set up, and I know I don't have it that way. Yeah, I don't know why it says sub only, because if you so wait, nobody's getting in here because it's sub only?
I don't know.
You know what? But then how does... You guys are all mods, but how is Electrical Skateboard in here?
He's not talking, though. I think it's only letting people talk. You see what I'm saying? It's only letting people talk.
Oh, this is...
Or mods, or... Everybody who's been speaking is a mod, if you think about it.
That's
Scuba's
true.
A mod, Derek's a mod. Other people have been in here and they haven't said anything. That's probably why, I don't know.
That could be.
Tyster says...
What does Tyster say?
I'd like to have a bag of Doritos.
Where did you... How do I make my channel subscriber only?
Look, here's what he said. The room is in subscriber only mode. That's what it's in. He's trying to talk. And every time it says that's what happens. He sent me a picture of his phone, so I know it's true. So he's telling the truth.
Oh man, maybe maybe you're right. Maybe I should end this and try to figure this out.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanna.
Yeah.
Talk to people on Discord.
Yeah. You guys, we're gonna cut the stream short now. Well, not short, but we're gonna cut it so I can figure this out. And
thank you for coming to the stream.
Yes, thank you for coming to the stream.
Bug-ridden. Happy birthday, Switch stream. Thank you so much.
Very bug-ridden. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Scuba, for the bits. I gotta figure this out, so... I may just come back on by myself and see if we have it fixed. So, thank you again, everybody. We will talk to you again next week. And party on.